Welcome everyone to Power Block Guess That Price, the show where two big nerds compete to see who knows the industry the best. Our first guest is Steve Main on Smash, creator of a dead Minecraft SMP and owner of Crayola Treasure Adventures. It's the one and only Crafty Masters.
Good evening, hello.
And our other guest is the creator of the popular Discord bot Jeff, developer of BeanKong65 and professional singer Mr. Fiber Optic Broadbean.
How's it going, everyone?
So let's take a quick look as to how round 1 is played. Here is how round 1 works. I'm going to give you a game, console or other game related item and you are going to have to guess what the price of that object is. Whoever gives me the closest guess to the actual price will win that point. Also, during any of these rounds, if you get the exact price, you will get a bonus point. So our first item here, Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door for the GameCube.
It's up CX.
Yes. Most of these will be.
I'm gonna... What, do we guess now, or...?
Well, whenever you're ready.
Gonna guess £110.
120.
I can confirm, it is £105, which means Mr.
Ooh.
Fiber has 1 point.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not quite as expensive as you thought, but it is definitely getting there. Your second item is Balan Wonderworld on Nintendo Switch.
Is
Oh
that
no.
on CX again, or
Yes,
eBay?
yeah. Unless I state otherwise, it will be.
This is gonna be a tough call. Go with the £15.
15?
Damn it, that's what I was going to say.
Oh.
Well, yeah, actually you can't both go for the same thing. That's a good point. I guess the loser of the last round can go first from now on. Mr. Masters, I'm going to give you a choice then to go £1 above or £1 below, just for now.
16 then. 16 pounds.
You want to go 16? I can confirm that Balan Wonderworld is £20.
To be fair, you know, such a high quality game deserves a high price.
Indeed.
Very true. Okay, your third item is a boxed black N64 console.
Ooh.
Fiber gets to go first then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh. I'm gonna say £95.
95? And Mr. Masters?
110.
I can reveal it is £115.
Ooh.
Mr. Masters,
Nice.
that was quite close. That was really quite
Yeah,
close.
yeah.
Your next item is FIFA 19 on the Xbox 360.
50p.
No answers yet. Well, to be fair, you do get to go first. Would you like to lock that in?
Yes.
You would. Okay.
I'm locking in 50p.
50p is
Actually-
locked in.
I'll go with £15.
That is quite specific. But I regret to inform you that neither of you are anywhere near. And it is indeed £45.
Oh.
Why?
What?
I have no idea. This next one, Banjo-Kazooie boxed on the N64.
Box copy of Banjo-Kazooie. So I'm guessing an unboxed one isn't too highly valued. Probably like 20, 25. So I'm gonna wager that a boxed copy is in the £48.50 kind of range.
48.50. Is that your guess?
Just 48. Forget the 50.
That's gonna. I'm sure that will make a massive difference. Mr. Masters.
Banjo-Kazooie, I know, is around £20.
Oh.
Unboxed is that?
Unboxed, yeah.
Hmm.
But its boxed version, I wouldn't think it would be too expensive. So I'm going to go 40.
40 for Mr. Masters. Alright. It is only 35. So Mr.
Ah.
Crafty is
Damn.
steaming ahead right now. Your next item is the Jigglypuff Amiibo unboxed. You do get to go first, though, Fiber.
I do. I'm contemplating. 'Cause I've seen amiibos for like sub £10 at CEX. And for that reason, I'm just gonna middle ball it and say £17.
17.
I'm going to say just a tenner.
I can now reveal it is 18. Very close to the bonus
Ooh,
point there, Fiber.
Almost.
But he's
Rooney.
bagged another point. It is now 4-2. With your next item being Kung Fu Panda for the Xbox 360.
Oh, I get to go first, don't I?
You
Yeah,
do.
you do.
This should be your area of
Oh.
expertise, really.
It should be, because... Well, it was actually over a year ago now. I was looking at all of them. I wanted to get a full set of every single version of Kung Fu Panda. I'm gonna put out there that it's around £5.
£5.
So it's really a question of do I go higher or do I go lower
Yes.
with Xbox 360 pricing. So I'm not sure if their games are like PS2 level or GameCube level or somewhere in between. Considering the nature of this game, I'm gonna go for £3.
Had you gone a little bit higher, you would have won that because it is £6.
Ah, okay.
Your next is Madden NFL 08 on the Wii. Mr. Fiber's going first.
It's a sports game, but has he upped the demand for it? I'm tempted to say a £5 for this one.
I'm not giving this one any slack for any reason, so going 50p.
Now, when making this, I did hope to throw you off with the £45 fee for earlier, and I think that may have swayed Fiber going a bit high because it is indeed 50p. That is a bonus point as well for Mr. Masters.
Let's go!
And he's doing quite well.
Yeah.
This one, if you're even like a few pounds away, I'll be very impressed. Because this is a Nintendo Virtual Boy working from the USA on eBay, not including postage.
Oh.
Well, this is going to be a stab in the dark.
What Virtual Boy game?
This is the Virtual Boy, the actual console.
Oh.
£275.95.
Okay. That's very specific. I respect that. Mr. Masters.
350.
It is actually 251.88.
Oh.
So you're only like 25-ish off. That's not bad. And lastly, for this first round, this is a slight nudge, wink, wink sort of thing. It's Monster Hunter Rise on Nintendo Switch.
So I'm guessing it launched at 40. 37.
And Fiber.
Gotta think about this one. It would have launched at around 50. But then, because it was only March, can't have gone down too much. I'm gonna say 35.
Wow, I'm very impressed because that is exactly correct. 35 on the nose.
Nice.
So he's managed to slightly catch up. Scores on the board
Very
right
slightly.
now will be on the screen, but it is 7 Mr. Masters and 5 Fiber, so not bad at all. Round 2 is exactly the same as before, except this time you'll need to guess the combined price of multiple items. Whoever is the closest will win the point, and you can also get a bonus point if you can guess which is the most expensive item of the lot. First for this round is Halo 1, 2 and 3. This is Crafty's round to go first.
I know how much Halo 2 is worth. I think Halo 2 is £2. Halo 2 is £1. Then Halo 1, 50. I'm gonna say 50p for Halo 1. Halo 3 though, I'm gonna say in total £6.50 with Halo 3 being a £5.
Alright, and Mr. Broadbean.
Wow. This is going to be an absolute wild stab in the dark. Say 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 3 is 3, with 3 being the most expensive for a total of £6.
Very close guesses, actually. But I can reveal that 3 is the most expensive, so you do both get a point for that. But it is only £2, and Halos 1 and 2 are both £1 each, making it £4. Luigi's Mansions now. So we've got the original on GameCube, we have Dark Moon, and we have 3. It is Crafty again, going first. So,
Luigi's Mansion 3.
as the most
I'd
expensive?
say, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Because CX Switch games do not shift. Let's go with 35 for that one. Dark Moon.
How much you
I
reckon
got
that
on
is?
eBay for a tenner.
Oh,
So CEX will probably be higher. Okay, I'm gonna say in total, £75.
and Fiber.
I definitely agree with the verdict of 3 being the most expensive. I think 1 is going to be around 25, 30, that sort of range. Maybe like 27, bordering 28. I'll say 3, possibly 40. I'll say 80 in total.
You were bang on with Luigi's Mansion 1, but that doesn't get you a bonus point.
Aw.
That was 28 when you were saying 27 verging on 28. But you are closest. It is 81 in total. The first game is 28, the second game is 15, and the third game is 38. But both of you, of course, did get 3 as the most expensive. because
Nice,
Switch games do not go down. That is correct. This is an interesting one. DS Lite, Black Unboxed, Pokemon Heart Gold game only, and Mario Kart DS.
Pokemon.
Yes.
Okay, that's
your
gonna,
favourite.
gonna skyrocket the price, isn't it? What version of the DS was it? Sorry.
A DS Lite, Black Unboxed.
Most expensive. I'm gonna go with Pokemon.
How much
And
do you reckon
Pokemon's
then?
just one. I'm gonna say 70.
And then for the other two, which is the DS and Mario Kart?
DS, I'll go with 60. 15 for Mario Kart DS.
Which brings your total to 145. 100
Yeah, I'll go with that.
and fiber?
Well, I know for a fact, almost a fact, that Pokemon Heart Gold is going to be the most expensive of these three because Heart Gold and Soul Silver in particular are ridiculously rare these days. I think Crafty's guess of 70 was around about right. But if anything, it might be slightly higher. So I'm tempted to say 80, I want to say. I am going to say 15 for Mario Kart DS. I do think that was a solid prediction. And for the DS Lite itself, 30. We'll say 30.
Which leads your total to be 125. Once again, both are right. Pokemon is the most expensive at 78. With the DS Lite is 50, and Mario Kart DS is only 12. But all that together is 140. So Crafty is correct on this one. 145 is the closest. We have a trifecta of excellent Sonic games right now. For this round, we have Sonic Forces on the Switch, Sonic Boom: Rise of Lyric on Wii U, and Sonic the Hedgehog
The original.
on Xbox 360.
Oh, never mind.
Only the very best. And it is Fiber's turn to go first.
Well, I can't say that this is my field of expertise exactly. Considering that Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric is a Wii U game, I'm gonna say that's the lowest. Then the Sonic 06, and then
Sonic Forces,
Forces
on Switch.
And I'm gonna say Forces will be the highest one, purely for the fact that it's a Switch game. I'm gonna say Sonic Boom, whatever it is, 5-ish, and then Forces maybe 25, 30. We'll say 20. 28's the lucky number. We'll say 28.
28 again.
And then Sonic 06, gonna go for a nice round £15 and 0 pence.
That brings your total to 48. And Mr. Masters, most expensive.
I think, like Fiber, that the most expensive is Sonic Forces. Altogether, 60.
60? Just straight
Yeah.
up?
Straight up 60.
Well, the straight up strategy has worked because it is 58. Very well done. Both of you did get Forces as the most expensive, of course, because it is a Switch game. But they're all very close actually. Forces 25, Sonic Boom 18, and Sonic 06 the cheapest at 15. Last one for this round though, we have only the very best Wii games. We have Chicken Shoots,
Oh boy.
we have Fling Smash, and we have Boom Blocks.
Oh,
This is gonna take some thinking. These are all obviously very high quality, high value items. Based on this fact, I'm gonna say that, what was it, Chicken
Shoot.
is a 50p. I think Crafty might have messaged me Fling Smash at some point when he sent that list, and I seem to remember it being like 3.
Okay.
What was the other one?
It is Boom Blocks.
£1.50, with Fling Smash being the most expensive.
And what was that? So that brings your total to £5 in total. That sounds good to you? Then we can move on to Mr.
Yeah.
Masters.
but I know that Fling Smash is £3, but Boom Blocks and Chicken Shoot. I can't think of a single person who owned that. So, whether that means it will be cheap or it will be super expensive, I'm just gonna shoot for £9.
Most expensive being?
I'm gonna regret this so badly. Chicken
You
shoot.
never know.
Sometimes you gotta make those plays. Sometimes you've gotta
True.
take a risk. And I'm glad you did because it has paid off. Because chicken shoot is
No way.
£6.
No way. What?
Chicken shoot is £6. Fling Smash correctly identified at £3. Boom Blocks is £1. Making
Boom
that
Blocks is £1, no.
£10 in total.
Oh, wow.
So Crafty is closest again.
Chicken
That's
shoot.
the end of round 2. In round 3, I will give you 2 items and you must tell me the price difference between them. For example, if you think item A is £15 and item B is £10, then your answer should be £5. The person that gets the closest wins 2 points, and the same as last time, you get a bonus point if you can tell me which one is more expensive. Alright, let's get started then. Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival and Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, those are your first 2, so
My
whenever you're
turn to go
ready.
first. Okay. Well, I feel reasonably confident in saying that Happy Home Designer is the more expensive of the 2. You could get the other one, what's called Amiibo Festival from Argos for like £1, and it
Oh,
came
really?
with Digby as well. So, yeah.
How much do you reckon they sell it? It is game only, by the way, for both of them.
Game
'cause I think
only.
they come
Game
with
only.
cards and Amiibo and all sorts.
It might be
Oh.
like £1 or 50p or something. Maybe £2 at a push. Then again, it is CEX, so it could go as high as 5. As for Happy Home Designer, it's a 3DS game, first party 3DS game. Many of those fall in the sort of 15-20 range, and the difference, I'm gonna guess, we'll say £18 difference, with Happy Home Designer being the more expensive.
Alright, and Crafty.
Originally, I thought Amiibo Festival might have been more expensive, but only if it had.
The Amiibos, that makes
Amiibo.
sense.
So I'm gonna say 50p
Okay.
for Amiibo Festival.
Fair, fair.
I reckon not Amiibo Festival. Happy Home Designer is about £10, so I'm gonna say £9.50 difference.
So, I can reveal you're both way off.
Oh.
Oh,
Amiibo Festival is £3.50, and Happy Home Designer is only £6, so that is a £2.50 difference. But that does mean that you're both right about Happy Home Designer being more, and Crafty wins that point. In fact, those 2 points.
double points, yeah.
Crikey.
Here is one that is probably very difficult. It is an original 500GB black PS4 versus an original
God.
500GB black Xbox One.
Well, this is gonna be a complete stab in the dark for me. And when you subtract the difference of the Xbox mini fridge and then combine that, I'm tempted to say that the Xbox One would be the more expensive.
Okay.
And with the difference, I'm gonna say the difference is about £20.
Do you agree, Mr. Masters? With the most expensive, let's start with first.
I don't believe this statement that the PS4 was better than the Xbox One. But I know a lot of people did prefer the PS4, but I think the PS4 is more expensive. I'm just gonna go with a £30 difference.
I do regret to inform you, Fiber, that Crafty has
Oh, no.
absolutely smashed this one out the park. He
Was it
predicted
30 on the dot?
it was 30 on the dot, which is 2 points,
No way.
and an extra bonus point. And it was the PS4 being more expensive, which means you got no
Oh,
points that
wow.
round, and he got 4. So all my attempts to make you catch up a little bit more has gone slightly out the window.
How much were each of them then, the Xbox and PS4?
So the £190 one, the more expensive PS4, and there was
Yeah.
£160 for the Xbox, which is a £30 difference. Alright, next up, Mega Man 11 for the PS4,
Oh god.
and Mega Man X2 loose copy on the SNES.
What is a Mega Man?
Well. Looks like another stab in the dark for my good self.
But you have the luxury of going first, or
Is that a
downside.
luxury?
I'm not too sure at this point, to be honest.
My knowledge of SNES values is not quite there,
Hmm,
and my knowledge of PS4 game values is non-existent.
I see.
So
Slight issue then.
I'm still tempted to say, even though that SNES games can be rare, I feel like the PS4 one is slightly more valuable, so I'm gonna say that one's worth more.
Okay.
But I don't think it will be by too much, and I'm gonna go with a difference of, you ready for this?
I am.
£7.50.
Once again, passed over to Mr. Masters.
I don't know whether to go with my slightly terrible memory or with logic.
Let's hear the
Because I
slightly
feel
terrible
like-
memory first.
I feel like I have never, ever, when looking for SNES games on eBay, not CEX,
Mm-hmm.
I have never seen Mega Man X2 in my life. I did not know there was a sequel to that game. So I'm gonna say, no way it will be more than 100.
You're thinking in that kind of ballpark, I might be way off here.
I'm gonna say the Mega Man 11 is what, £30, and then Mega Man X2, 70,
So a 40 difference.
40 difference, yeah.
Well, I think your fears are coming in true here.
It's
Fiverr.
gonna be like hundreds, isn't it?
Crafty has won this, and got both the more expensive and the overall thing. Not bang on, absolutely nowhere near either of you. I mean, so the loose copy is £220.
Oh,
I
boy.
just went and found like
God.
one of the more expensive ones that I could, and the Mega Man 11 is 10 quid. So it's 210.
Okay.
I could have been even more mean and gone for the boxed version, which is I think about $2 and a bit grand. Wow. After that shocker of a round, we move on to hopefully a more tame one, possibly even a spot-on answer up for grabs here. We have a couple of amiibos. We have Bowser and we have Banjo-Kazooie. Two characters that you should know very well. Once again, Fiverr, it is your turn to go first.
I feel like Banjo hasn't gone up too much in value since he released, so he'll probably be, for an unboxed amiibo, around the 10-15 range. Bowser, I have no clue. Okay, well, it's a big figure, so there's a lot of plastic there, a lot of material.
So
Okay,
you
so I'm gonna say Bowser is probably the more expensive one. Gonna say a difference of £10.
Mr. Masters, over to you.
I'm going the opposite way. Bowser for 10 and Banjo for 18, so £8 difference.
In a strange turn of events, Crafty has won the point, but not got most expensive. So,
Oh?
Bowser is £18 and Banjo is 12, leading to a £6 difference. But Fiber, you did get the correct answer for
Most expensive.
At least that's a point. Alright, our final one for round 3 before we move on to the bonus question is two highly esteemed and very expensive GameCube games, Chibi Robo and Kirby Air Ride.
I'm tempted to say that both are in the hundreds. Which is the more expensive? That I'm not sure of. Well, let's just pitch Chibi Robo at, say, 150. Kirby Air Ride, I think, will be a bit lower. So I'm going to say Chibi Robo is the more expensive with a difference of £25.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. Chibi Robo is more expensive. I'm going to say an £80 difference.
So yeah, you were right about Chibi Robo being most expensive at £195.
Oh, wow.
And Kirby's Air Ride is £145, which means there's a £50 difference, which means Fiber was 25 away and Crafty was 30 away, which means Fiber's edged out the points there. But not all
Snuck
hope
them
is
in.
lost. In fact, I think all hope is lost. But we're going to pretend it's not, because there's a final bonus round. I want you to give me the total price for 100 copies of Wii Play, plus 100 copies of Wii Music, plus 100 copies of Wii Chess. And it is
What a
Mr.
question.
Crafty Master's turn to go first.
So there's 100 of each then.
100 of each. Wii Play, Wii Music, Wii Chess.
I don't know about Wii Play. Wii Play is the one I'm uncertain about. Wii Music, I bought the other week. Let's go £100.
Okay, 100 copies of Wii Music, £100.
Wii Chess, I think it was £6.
So we'll go 600 for that. So 700.
But Wii Play, let's say Wii Play is 200.
200 in total. So that gives you 900. All right. And Mr. Fiber.
Okay. We play, the music, we chess. 3 games I know very little about, but 3 games I'd also imagine aren't the highest of value games out there. We play Wii Music. Okay, Wii Music, I think Crafty's prediction was a reasonable one in that case.
So we'll go 100 for Wii Music.
My total is going to be £950.
Oh, he's going straight for it. I can now inform you that 100 copies of Wii Play is 300 at £3 each. 100 of Wii Music is 100 at £1 each. And 100 copies of Wii Chess is 400 at £4 each.
Wow.
Making it 800 in total and giving Crafty Masters the 3 bonus points. So, in an effort to make this last round a bit more fair and try and make the scores closer, I have indeed failed and in fact made it way more than would have originally been.
Oh boy.
So I think you got 28, Mr. Masters, and Fiber has got 17.
Respectable effort then.
Respectful. GG.
GG.
Well played, everyone. Well played.
Well played.
I think we all know the moral of this story, and that is...
Never trust a game show hosted by Finley.